Okay, guys. Welcome to another section of our show today. So today we're going to be reviewing a Pop the Balloon challenge, and yeah, I'm going to try and analyze, the events happening, in the video. Try and break it down for us to have a proper understanding of how, the male and female dynamics operate. That includes the body language and every other thing that's involved. So just sit back, relax as we break it down. So I'll be taking occasional pauses while the video plays to just analyze each scene individually. So yeah. So let's enjoy the show.
We do have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, ladies. So we're going to be bringing out some single men.
Okay, yeah. The ladies, they're looking cute, moderately dressed. They're not looking bad at all. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice show. I think I kind of like the one in looks like a gray dress. Yeah, they're looking hot.
And are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Clinton.
Clinton, how old are you?
I am 38. I'll actually be 39 in 2 weeks here.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you very much.
Now, what are...
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at this guy. I'm not analyzing things about the guy, But one thing about ladies, gentlemen, you must understand this. They pick up on every signal you're giving out, regardless of if you're consciously doing it or, it's just who you are. They don't really care. Once they see you, they profile you. That's the way ladies operate. They instantly start to judge you straight up. So now, I'm going to be thinking of the lady's lens. This particular guy, though he's cool, but he's coming out a bit soft. A little on the softer side. And when you want to make an appearance, when it comes to especially events like this, or when you go into an environment where there are lots of ladies, it can be a social gathering or it could be a challenge like this one, it's expected that you put the right foot first, and that is you must appear masculine, and he's not doing that here. He's appearing very soft-spoken, very nice. They don't really like that energy, so you might need to change up your voice, sound a bit deeper, sound a bit assertive, sound a bit confident. You pick up on all this, and it's part of your attraction traits. So you don't just walk in, or you must always put up a show. It is what it is, knowing fully well that you're always going to be judged. You can't just afford to be yourself, even though you have a soft voice. You must try and tune it up a bit, because the idea is to try to sell an appearance, in order to, you're trying to get their attention, you're trying to get their, approval, so you need to put up a show. You can't just afford to be yourself. So let's continue. Just a little subtle thing I noticed. Let's see how this goes.
What do you do?
So I work in education. I'm an assistant principal, athletic director for high school.
Very nice. Okay, and what do you like to do for fun?
So I like to play sports. Most of the time I'm playing volleyball, pickleball, basketball when I feel like it again. Love spending time with my family, love singing. That's probably one of my favorite things to do.
Okay.
Like watching TV shows, just hanging out, taking walks, enjoying outdoors.
Nice. Okay, and now what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, I look for God-fearing woman. That's something that's super important to me. My faith is probably the most important thing to me. Look for someone who is emotionally intelligent.
So far, so good. But yeah, he's still giving off that feminine vibe. Yeah, I just had to pause it there. Yeah, appearance-wise, I think he's okay. It's not bad. I just picked up on something that he said. When it comes to shows like this, especially When you come to dating shows on the internet, I hear people throw around the word loosely emotional intelligence. No masculine guy should be found using that word. I mean, that's so cis, so feminine. Yeah, to me, it's a bunch of bullshit. It makes no sense. There's no such thing as emotional intelligence. It's just some BS, buzzwords that most of these ladies like to use. And so, having a guy use it, still coming up extremely feminine. Yeah, he's good physically, like I said, but his energy, nah. But so far, nobody has popped. So yeah, maybe it's doing something right. Let's keep watching.
Love a woman that knows how she feels and knows how to communicate that. Look for someone who is willing to have fun, but also be down to earth. So those things are really, really important to me. And someone just who respects themselves and respects other people.
Okay.
And sorry, I had to pause it there. Also, listening to this guy, I can immediately tell he's trying to be politically correct. Most of his answers and what he's saying. He's trying to appeal to the audience. He's not really giving masculine answers. He's giving answers that we would regularly hear on the social media space. Just trying to stay on their good book. Well, so far it's working for him, but if you ask me as a guy, you want to be, when dealing with ladies, you want to be as real as possible. You don't want to be found to be lying to them, or pandering. Sometimes it comes off as being, weak. The fact that you could boldly tell her to her face, whatever or however you feel, it shows confidence. But let's keep watching. This seems to be working out for him, so let's keep watching.
Good. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me would be someone who doesn't have a relationship with God, knows where they're at with Him. Someone who's not emotionally intelligent. Really don't want to deal with someone who's afraid to communicate, talk with me how they're feeling, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Someone who's not willing to.
Here comes the word again, emotional intelligence. Just fucking, it gets me all triggered
So
up.
we did get up a balloon.
It's what it
Going
is,
over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Let's keep watching.
Okay, we'll start.
Really don't want to deal with someone who's afraid to communicate, talk with me how they're feeling, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Someone who's not willing to do things, try new things, enjoy life experiences.
All right, got it. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Okay, we'll start over here first. If we can have your name and age.
I am Sade. I'm 28.
And Sade, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So he is very handsome. I was just waiting for a spark there to see myself with him outside of this show. I didn't see it. Everything he said was great. All his answers were good. I just did not see it for myself. But again, very handsome, very attractive, and I'm pretty sure one of these ladies will snatch you up. Just for me, it's not my type.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Gorgeous smile, love.
Yeah, I have to post that again. I think Sade is very attractive. Yeah, she's one of the ladies I find most attractive in this show. But yeah, listening to her answer. What she said kind of resonates with what I was saying. What she's basically saying, to translate what she said or what she was trying to say, is she doesn't feel that masculine energy. And because looking at that guy, he is attractive. He's good looking. But when it comes to females, it goes beyond just looks. And so she's trying to repackage the entire word, saying she doesn't feel the attraction and all that. Simply put, he does not give off the masculine energy that she requires. Yeah.
Automatically her personality. Probably not someone I would approach if I were just out and about, but love your smile. Think it's very, very gorgeous.
Thank you. We did get another pop down over here. Your name and age?
More balloons are popping. Well, let's listen to what the ladies have to say, And women tend to think the same. Yeah, a thought of reasoning tend to resonate. So, let's just listen up to see if their dislikes are common. Most likely it's always like that, but let's just see.
Hi, my name is Kisu, and I'm 27.
And Kisu, what do you do?
I work in clinical nutrition, and I'm a co-founder of a social club in Atlanta.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Great guy, you look amazing, but the age gap, I was like pondering, I'm 27, you said you were 38.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 11 years, bro. But other than that, that's the main reason why for me.
Okay. I see here. And what's the oldest that you would date?
Probably like 35.
35,
I feel like 8 years is a good age range, but 10, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Understandable.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, love her style. Great smile.
Kisu here is talking about the age. Personally, 11 years, not that a big deal to me, you know. But some ladies, that might be a no-no, which is fine. Everybody got their preferences. But I believe rather that there should be a good amount of age gap between the male and the female, so that the authority would be firmly established. Because it's extremely important that the male has that authority and experience over her, in order for him to be able to lead the relationship. So, but hey, some persons don't like the extreme gap, so that's okay. That's fine.
Love her personality. Seems like she's soft-spoken, but also can have fun. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we did get a pop over here. Your name and age.
Sure, I'm Sammy, 31.
Okay, and Sammy, what do you do?
I work in tech sales.
Okay, very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So initial attraction, but I'm getting more of like a brotherly vibe. So yeah, that's why I popped.
I see. Okay. What's giving you like brotherly vibes?
Very soft.
So Sammy here, kind of puts the nail in the coffin, in regards to what we're talking about. They all compliment the guy as a nice guy. Yeah, that's how he comes off. Nice, sweet, good looking, said all that. But, she's just trying to be nice. Basically, she's just reiterating what I said before. His energy is off. It's feminine. And some ladies like most ladies actually like very extremely masculine guys. Why some don't really care so much. He's probably going to get someone to pick him, because the way it is, once a lady herself has some kind of masculine energy within herself, she's going to require a man that has a higher amount of that, masculine energy for her to work with. So when a lady is very soft, very feminine, those type of ladies might best fit him, because they don't necessarily need an extremely masculine guy. That's the way they think, though, so yeah. But Sammy just reiterates what we said, what we've been saying. His energy is off. It's very feminine. It's not attractive. Yeah, his posture, but hey, let's keep watching.
Spoken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like, a little bit more out there. That's about it. Nothing crazy.
Could be because I'm nervous, but
That too.
Yeah.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Yeah, she also said something about brotherly vibes. I want to touch on that a little bit. It's still the same thing. It's still in line with what we're saying. She's not feeling that attraction, not because he ain't cute, or not because he's not physically attractive. It's still the energy. She's just trying to repackage the whole thing to sound nice. All boils down to the fact that he's too nice, and therefore he's giving up that brotherly energy, which is also can be attributed to the feminine energy. Let's keep watching. Yeah, in this point she mentioned or referenced soft spokenness of the guy, which what we said earlier is feminine. So I hope we're picking up on all these clues. It's very important. Shows like this happen to help us expose some of the things we say, and it's a practical real life example that helps us to further buttress what we're trying to say. It's not just we speaking, you see this in real time. So let's keep watching.
Very pretty. Probably not someone I'd approach initially, but I do appreciate your honesty.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we got another one over here. Your name and age.
My name is Drea, and I'm 31 years old.
Drea, what do you do?
I'm an educator.
Very nice. On the same field. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, first off, I think you're really handsome, but I just get like a more friend vibe coming from you.
Okay. You know what it is that's kind of making you get that vibe?
I don't know, but you are very attractive.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, and is she someone that's your type?
I think for me, maybe maybe not someone I'd approach initially. I mean, I like to get to know her. I appreciate her personality. Again, gorgeous. Love your eyes. Catch
Thank
my
you.
attention. So I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, let's head on.
Okay, oh goodness, that was off-putting right there. He made a huge mistake there, you know. Like I said, when it comes to shows like this, a social gathering, as a guy, when you come into gatherings like this, of course you're definitely going to be nervous. You're going to be on a tease. You know, you're going to be a little bit on the edge. It's totally normal, you know, especially when you're surrounded with ladies. But the last thing you would want to do is let the ladies know or perceive that fear or lack of confidence or shyness, and worse off, you verbally admitting it. That's just off. That's completely off. They always want to see you confident, and that's why I said when you come into shows like this, you must put up a show. You must put up. You know, you must represent yourself. You know, you like I said earlier, you can't afford to just be yourself. You have to put up a persona, and one of the key characteristics or character of that persona is confidence. Regardless of if you don't feel confident at that point in time, you must act like you are. You know, and no matter what, you should never admit that you're not. You know, you're nervous. That's just completely off. Ladies, they want to see that confidence in you. And when you come in and you don't have your shoulders high, you sound very feminine, your hair is bowed down low, you ain't getting no pee, you ain't getting no attention. They're gonna friend zone you. They're gonna turn you to their brother. Oh my goodness, they're gonna turn you to another lady because you're not giving off the masculine energy, and already at that point they pick it up. So this guy, he just further dropped his chances of having to take home a lady by admitting to the fact that he's nervous. That's something you should never do. But let's keep watching. Again, you know, I'm kind of getting tired of saying this over and over again. Drea is cute anyway, but again, she just repeated what we've been saying, which echoes what every other lady have said so far. He's nice, he's cute, he's sweet, you know, but the energy is not there. The masculine energy is not there, and yeah, I'm really sorry for this dude. You know, it seems to me he's going home with no lady today. But let's see. You know, let's see. Let's continue to watch and learn. Friend vibe, brother vibe, nice guy vibe. No, you don't want to be giving off any of those vibes. You know, no. These are attributes that are for females, and it should never be attributed to males, especially a male that's trying to make an impression. You know, let's keep watching. You know, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. She compliments his look. He's probably a 7 or 8. He's not bad. He's well built physically. I think he goes to the gym, and he's okay in terms of height, and he's not bad looking. But like I said, females don't give a shit. Not much. They don't care much about your looks, your energy, your persona, your character is what they, you know, are actually focused on. And then your looks just kind of complements, you know, the whole package. But let's keep watching. You know, really sorry to keep pausing this, but you know, this is supposed to be a lecture video kinda, you know, whereby I analyze and teach you guys, you know, on what and what not to do when dealing with ladies. So I need to pause every once in a while. Let's not get discouraged. Okay, I paused for one reason. Particularly, let's look at his posture. You must always, you see, this is very important. I said this earlier. Your posturing when you are in a situation like this is extremely important, and that's why you cannot afford to lose yourself. You must always be in character when you're in a situation like this. His posture is it's too relaxed, kinda, and it's too, you know, like, I don't really care. Hell no, that's a bad posture. And that type of posture can also be attributed to the female. So that's a feminine posture. You must always have your shoulders up, your chest out. You know, you must exude confidence. It doesn't matter if you're not confident at that point in time. Don't show it. Don't say it. Don't give it off. like he's doing, his posture is off. Just it's completely off. Let's go.
Back this way. So we do have 4 ladies left with their balloon unpopped. So go ahead and ask them a question.
So my first question would be, what does it mean to have a relationship with God for you?
Okay.
Watching. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a Christian, but oh goodness, when it comes to social gatherings like this, you being hyper religious as a man is also very feminine. Ladies might say, "Oh, I want a God-fearing man," blah blah blah. Guy who fears God, loves God. They just saying this stuff. They don't really mean it. They deep down want a bad guy. So yes, you might be a religious person, which is fine. There's nothing wrong in that. But this type of gathering, this type of situation whereby you're trying to impress ladies, is the wrong time to put that out there. Don't deny your religion. That's not what I'm saying. But don't overly put it at the front burner, because if you do that, it kind of gives off the vibe of being soft. But again, 3 ladies who have unpopped balloons, or 4 ladies, so he probably stands a chance. But let's see how he stretches this.
We'll start right on over here. Your name and age first.
I'm Rebel, and I'm 31.
And Rebel.
Let's see how he stretches this. Oh boy. Her name is Rebel. I mean, what type of name is that? I'm not a judge, but I don't know. It's a weird name. Let's see.
But what do you do?
I am an interior designer and a contemporary dancer.
If you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Okay, so to be honest, I probably am going to pop. I do pray to God. I do identify as being spiritual, but I do not go to church. And I guess, God, I do love God, but it's not like the center of my universe,
Gotcha.
And I feel like I'm probably not on the same level that you're at.
I can respect that.
So like we did suspect, his religious question and poking around has got him 2 popped balloons. So, oh boy, his chances are looking more slimmer. But let's see, he just might be lucky. Having done all the wrong things and ticked all the wrong boxes. Yeah, he might just have luck on his side. But let's see how this goes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking.
Got it. Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, super handsome. I like the vibes. I think that was the only thing where I was like, probably won't be a match. Yeah.
I see. And she's someone that's your type.
I love her style.
Again here, Rebel references his look. He's a handsome guy. I can't keep saying that. But guys, you must understand, looks doesn't cut it for ladies. So having a cute face, tall, or meeting certain physical attributes that are required, it's not enough. They require you to be someone or something else. You need to have a certain persona other than just the looks. The looks then comes in to complement. But a lot to learn, a lot to unpack. Let's keep watching.
Like the boots. I think you're showing off that interior design. Got some creativity going here, so I appreciate that. I like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kiara. I'm 31 years old.
And Kara, what do you do?
I'm a nurse and I do YouTube.
And if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So, my relationship with God means a lot to me. God has brought me through so many things. So, I would say I do have a long way to go in my relationship with Him, but I definitely, speak with Him every day, and just super important to have a relationship with God.
Thank you. Your name and age?
Catherine, I'm 31.
And Catherine, what do you do?
I'm a paralegal.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah, for sure. I am on a journey with God. However, I'm not where I want to be. I just rekindled a relationship. I've always had a relationship, but rekindling one means a lot to me. Okay. So I'm in the process.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And then we did get a pop balloon down over here. Okay, your name and age?
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm 33.
And Sandy, what do you do?
I'm a professional model.
Oh boy, he's getting more pop balloons. I feel for this dude, you know. I mean, these are pretty ladies. I just want to take all of them home, you know. And being in his shoes, seeing them pop those balloons, it's demoralizing, But hey, ladies, they don't care. They could be brutal, and that's why we need to have shows like this, discussions like this, sections like this, where we learn, so that we won't be, caught up in, sad situations like this. But let's keep watching.
So I've been modeling for 15 years. I'm actually signed to Wilhelmina, New York. Shout out to my agent. Yeah, but
Yeah, I had to pause it right there. That has to be an ugly model. Yeah, I mean, someone has to say she ain't cute. She's probably the least cute lady here. But what do I know? Let's keep watching.
pop my balloon because I just feel like I'm in with God, but I'm probably not where you want me to be yet. I love God, I believe in whatever you do, it will always come back. Just do it positive and do it with, like strength for yourself. And I just feel like I'm probably not there where you want me at, like with Joseph's and all the names in the Bible. So, but you are.
Man, I gotta say this also. Not only is she ugly, she ain't smart. I mean, that's just a serious combo. I see no sign of a model here. She's not good looking. She sounds like a 3-year-old. Her English is just off. She can't properly articulate. Yeah, that's just me roasting her actually, because there happens to be a lot of beautiful ladies here, and she shouldn't be here. I mean, she's off. She's like the odd number among all of them here. But yeah, let's keep watching.
Handsome, you have a nice smile, pretty eyes, beautiful skin. But I'm just a little, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
All right, now is she someone that's your type?
I like her style.
Thank you.
Gorgeous smile, gorgeous skin. Love the eyes. So
Thank you.
I understand. A lot of people feel like, hey, you have to know all these things. And I'll be honest, I'm a pastor's kid and I don't know all those things. But,
Okay. I like
we're all on a journey somewhere. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I like that.
All right, thank you.
Again, they're complimenting his looks. I'm tired of saying this over and over again. Looks for guys, it comes second. It's secondary. So don't prioritize your look and bank on it. Build your persona, build your character, build your personality. That's what they look out for first. Same way that men would look out for a lady's looks when they meet for the first time. It's the same thing. Ladies look out for all these things: your energy, your person, your character, how you carry yourself, your confidence. They put all this into play before they eventually have, oh, he looks cute, oh, he's tall, oh, he dresses nice. These things come secondary. But let's keep watching.
We did get a pop. Oh, both of them. Oh, okay. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, so I ended up popping because when I did look at him and made eye connection, I was waiting for something and I didn't receive that. So that's why.
Was he not making eye contact? Or
No, he was. It's just that I didn't feel what I wanted to feel when he made it. That's all.
I see. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I appreciate. Red's my favorite color.
Thank you.
Love the style.
The lady in the red dress just coming up with a different type of combo. I don't know what she means by eye contact, not feeling it. Ladies say all kind of BS. And, I think everything still boils down to what we've been saying. The energy isn't there. But, at this point, it kind of seems like every single person has popped their balloon like we anticipated. He has run out of luck, Oh boy, I feel sad for him, but let's keep watching.
Hair, complimenting everything about that. So
I appreciate that. You're also handsome.
thank you. I
Very
appreciate
attractive.
that. And I appreciate your honesty. I think spark is an
Yeah.
important thing. You should be able to connect with someone and feel that thing. So
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. And over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I think you're very handsome. You have a nice smile, but just energy and like initial attraction. I did want to hear you out first. I do think you have a lot going for yourself, and you sound like a great guy. But I just feel like maybe we're not super compatible. I also love that you mentioned you have a strong relationship with God.
You know, she said it. She said it. You know, again, she complimented his look. He's handsome. Said it like 100 times. I'm not gay. I'm really not. But when I see a cool guy, yeah, I mean, it's obvious. And then she went ahead to say, yeah, the energy, still the energy is off.
That's it.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Again, love the style. I feel like the confidence, hair, like that she's doing something that's not the same as everyone else. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all of the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll
Thank
take the
you,
mic.
guys.
Thank you.
So, guys, yeah, I think we'll be calling it a show here. So I'll just round it up. You know, I'll just recap and say energy. You when it comes to when you find yourself in a social gathering like this, you know, you must put up an appearance. You must put up a show. You must make sure that you're confident. And even if you have some element of fear, or you're shy, or you're lacking confidence, never let it show. They don't want to see that. You know, they don't care for that. So you must put up that character. You know, you must put up that persona of a guy who's confident, a guy who can exude confidence, a guy who is capable of being a strong masculine figure. You know, they want to see that. And when you come out with something opposite of that, which is being feminine, it's not attractive. It's just like a lady who comes into an environment and starts sounding like a guy. You know, a male dominated environment, like a situation like this, whereby you have just mostly males in the social gathering, and she comes in and starts sounding with a deep voice. I mean, no guy will find that attractive. So the same way it works. Yeah. I mean, you come into space, social space, with women, they expect you to come in with the masculine energy. And when you don't do that, then it's a turn off. It's a turn off for them. Yeah. Let's see whether they have any more thing. That's whether there's more to the tape. Then I'll just round it up. I mean, it's kind of sad, you know. They've come to the end of the show, but it's kind of sad to have a handsome, you know, good-looking, well put together male like that, and not even a single lady out of what 6, 7 ladies find him attractive. You know, it's the predicament that most male figures will find themselves today. And he failed this test today just simply because he came into the show giving off a feminine energy, a soft energy, a nice guy energy, good guy energy, you know. And immediately they all just turned him or friend zoned him into their brother, or you know, they didn't feel the attraction. And that alone was enough to get him disqualified by every single lady on this panel. So there's a take home. And the take home for men, everybody watching this is real time, real life, practical example of how ladies think in their most natural form. They do not find the good guy, the nice guy, the soft spoken guy, the feminine guy attractive. And so if you happen to be a guy that has these characters, or embody this persona, you need to find a way to shed that character off. Yeah, you might say, oh, that's not me, or this is me, I'm a nice guy, I'm a soft guy. It's fine, that could be you, but we're looking out for what it's practically applicable in the dating world. That persona doesn't work in the dating world, so you cannot continue to push it forward. You have to learn to build a character different from that if you ever want to stand a chance, you know, in the dating world. That's the reality. You understand what I'm saying? So the idea of, oh, that is me, I can't change. Well, if you don't want to change, then it's fine. You ain't getting no P. It is what it is. So you either adapt, you change, or you continue to have failed results. But we're here to teach you on ways to adapt, to change up that personality, to put up that character which they find attractive, and possibly, hopefully, land you a date or a lady, as the case may be. Yeah, so we've come to the end of the show. I do encourage you guys to like, subscribe, and share as we're growing. It's a new channel. And basically, I'm here, me and my team, but we're here to just, help guys in general who are struggling when it comes to dating, especially this day and age whereby, it's more competitive, it's more difficult for most men, to find love, to find a date, and to find a mate in general. So we're going to help you guys navigate this difficult and treacherous terrain in order to end up having good results, desirable results in the dating world. So continue to follow us, continue to check up on us. We drop content like this where you could learn. And if you have questions, I'm going to be dropping my email. Send me an email if you're having challenges, you have questions. Always there to listen, always there to guide you. So, right at the end of the show, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day.